Once upon a time, in a remote village nestled amidst lush mountains, there lived a renowned scholar named Zhu. He was celebrated far and wide for his knowledge and wisdom, and he reveled in the admiration he received from all who crossed his path. Zhu's pride swelled with every accolade he received, and he looked down upon the villagers, considering them beneath his intellect. One day, word spread throughout the village about a humble monk named Li who had recently arrived. Unlike Zhu, Li shunned the limelight and lived a simple life, tending to the village's temple and offering guidance to those who sought it. The villagers revered Li for his serenity and humility. Zhu, however, saw Li as a threat to his intellectual supremacy. Unable to bear the thought of sharing the villagers' admiration, Zhu devised a plan to prove his superiority once and for all. He approached Li at the temple, feigning respect, and proposed a challenge. "Venerable Li," Zhu began, "let us engage in a contest of wisdom. We will each answer a series of intricate questions posed by the villagers. The one who answers the most correctly shall be acknowledged as the wisest among us." Li smiled gently, his eyes twinkling with understanding. "Very well, Zhu. We shall hold this contest tomorrow in the village square." The next day, the entire village gathered in anticipation. Zhu and Li stood before the crowd, ready to begin the contest. The villagers took turns asking their most perplexing questions, hoping to stump the two contestants. As the questions came forth, Zhu confidently answered one after another, his ego growing with each correct response. However, whenever Li was asked a question, he simply replied with a serene smile and a few simple words, often drawing from everyday experiences and observations. As the contest continued, the villagers began to notice a pattern. While Zhu's answers were complex and impressive, they often left them feeling more confused than enlightened. Li, on the other hand, provided simple yet profound responses that resonated deeply. Finally, the last question was asked: "What is the meaning of true wisdom?" Zhu, eager to secure his victory, launched into a lengthy discourse on the intricacies of wisdom, referencing ancient texts and philosophies. His words were grand and elaborate, but they left the villagers perplexed. Li, however, stepped forward and gazed kindly at the crowd. "True wisdom," he said, "is recognizing the vastness of what you do not know, and approaching each moment with a heart open to learning." The villagers were moved by Li's words, and a hush fell over the square. It was clear that Li had won, not through grandeur or arrogance, but through the simple power of humility and genuine understanding. In that moment, Zhu's pride crumbled, and he saw the folly of his ways. He bowed to Li, acknowledging his defeat. From that day on, Zhu began a journey of self-discovery, seeking to cultivate the humility and openness that Li had embodied. And so, the story of the humble monk and the arrogant scholar spread throughout the land, reminding all who heard it that true wisdom is not measured by knowledge alone, but by the willingness to learn and the grace to admit one's limitations. The moral of this story is that humility and genuine understanding are the true markers of wisdom. It emphasizes that arrogance and the pursuit of recognition can blind us to the deeper truths of life. The story teaches us: 1. Humility over arrogance. Arrogance and self-importance can lead to one's downfall. Humility allows us to recognize our limitations and embrace opportunities for growth. 2. Simplicity and profundity. Complex explanations and grand displays of knowledge may impress others, but true wisdom lies in simplicity and the ability to convey profound truths in accessible ways. 3. Openness to learning. True wisdom involves acknowledging that there is always more to learn, being open to new experiences, and remaining receptive to different perspectives enriches our understanding. 4. Recognition of ignorance. Recognizing the vastness of what we do not know is a hallmark of wisdom. Accepting that there are limits to our knowledge fosters a sense of humility and curiosity. 5. Actions speak louder. Demonstrating wisdom through actions. And a humble demeanor has a more lasting impact than seeking recognition or validation. 6. Genuine connection. People are drawn to those who genuinely understand and connect with them. Sincere interactions create deeper bonds and leave a positive influence on others. Ultimately, the story encourages us to seek wisdom not for the sake of impressing others or feeding our ego, but for the genuine enrichment of our own lives and the lives of those around us. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of wisdom and humility. Remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay humble, stay wise, and keep embracing the beauty of learning.